Hi guys, Novatron here, and welcome back to Dream Daddy. Welcome to episode 3. And yes, I've been doing this series quite effortlessly and effectively, spamming videos of it. You can't blame me for it. I love this game so much. Yeah, I mean, you didn't blame Markiplier when he spammed 5 minutes for yourself wanted. It's a good game, okay? Don't blame me. Amanda and I arrive at the homes with the remnants of the veggie phone and the veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Maybe plans for this evening? Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends. Oh. Is that okay? Of course, just keep me posted and be home before midnight. You got it. Be careful.
Yeah.
I will. Make good choices.
Eh?
Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me and come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No. I've never done that, and I never will do that. Okay, do you have any plans for tonight? My plans were kinda to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna work on some stuff. You know, dad stuff. I just relaxing tonight, have fun, okay? Great. See you later. Finger guns. Pow pow. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. I'd love to be able to cook like that, although I think it was actually good. If I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil, like just making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food for real substances. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time. I blazed through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. And now I'm not sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glanced at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I sent a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander to the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon, because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reached the freezer and grabbed an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I've earned it after a long day of socializing. I checked my watch again. That's right, we got back from the dad barbecue. And then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay. See, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No. It's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only arguing my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating. Why are they using such big words with all the yelling? So I keep pacing around the house waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decided to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. What's up? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my text? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops. Guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann. Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew, and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? Why the fuck is my dog barking now? Alright, back to it. I have a right to be concerned. You're my only daughter. Well, I can't give you a play-by-play of everything I do all the time. I'm 18. You shouldn't even be giving me a curfew in the first place. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just please don't do that again. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and made some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wandered into the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it, and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, sorry for freaking out. You're an adult now. I shouldn't have gotten so worked up. Team Davis? Team Davis. Hell yeah! Amanda, give me a hug. Want some eggs? Egg nip shirt? Don't suck on my nips though, even though they have eggs. I'm gonna stop now. You know it. You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on it. Already did? Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. See you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dadbook? It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dadbook stuff all on my own. Alright. I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. This was the next couple minutes setting up my profile on Dadbook, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together to talk about fatherhood. Alright, Pops. We gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Eat a lot of broccoli. They really step up to the production value in episodes. It's positively. I mean, that's always a good tip for everybody. It shouldn't just be a dad tip. On Friday night, you are most likely to Netflix and real, baby. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? I'm gonna do a boat, obviously. What are your turn-ons? Comfortable with crying. Well, they're not really turn-ons, but it's not a turn-on. I just know if someone cries, they know that they're safe around me to show weakness. That's always good. What did you want me to be when you grew up? What do you want to be when you grow up? What did you want? Oh, okay. Captain, skater. Father, a good father. What's your favorite movie genre? I'm going with romantic comedies because it's the only one that looks interesting out of all those. What's your ideal date? I'm gonna go with eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m. What do you never leave home without? My sick vape. I forgot my phone, keys, and wallet at home sometimes. I'm gonna go with that. I spent a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories are pretty good. I don't spend my whole time in real life, but they caught my eye first, so. Profile complete. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. Yeah! You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All of these guys seem pretty interesting. Okay. I promise I'll make some time. And he gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad. I'm on Dad Book. Follow me at at Dadtron.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Damanda. Hi Colton, it's me, your dear old friend from way back in the city. Damanda, I'm delighted to see you signed up for the Dad Book. You've recently added to this exciting new Messengers service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads like myself. Take care, not to miss them. Man, is that you? What are you doing on Dad Book? Wait, Colton, I never. Mandy, you know I didn't go to the business school. I barely even. Wait, no. Wow. I didn't say that. You never heard that. This is gold. I was a great student, I swear. I graduated at the top of my class because I worked hard and ate all my vegetables. Totally holding on to this one for later. Wait, do you even remember what I majored in? I declined to comment. Cool. Okay. Well, I don't know what we're gonna be doing, but we're gonna... Let's text Robert. We haven't gotten Robert. Robert, when the internet gains sentence... If you had one to take on a desert, what would it be? A gun. Well... What are your turn-ons? Don't talk to me. I'm gonna talk to you. First date, let's go. We're gonna go talk to Robert. We're gonna go talk to Robert, because we haven't talked to Robert yet. We've met every dad, except for Robert. We've seen Robert in the coffee shop. We haven't really talked to him. We just saw him at the barbecue. Again, we haven't really got to talk to him, so we're gonna go talk to Robert. A one-on-one conversation with Robert. Robert was pretty nice. A little odd, but nice. And ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I type out a message to him on Dad Book. Hey Robert, good seeing you again at the cookout. Want to grab a drink? I sit on there for a couple of seconds, hoping he'll message me back. Hey, it says that he read my message. I anxiously wait for a response. Twiddle my thumbs. Hey, this is kind of enjoyable. Look at those thumbs go. They sure are twiddling. I wonder if Robert has replied yet. He still has not responded. I start down a rabbit hole of cat videos and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. I didn't realize how long I've been doing this, but by the time I watch maybe about 30th cat video, Robert pops back into my head. I jump back over to the Dad Book to see if he's responded yet. Nothing. Well, I guess that guy's busy. I might as well make the best of my day. I get up, walk to the living room, and sit down and turn on the TV. Game show, why not? Oh, Family Fortune's on. Alright, Nicole, your parents are in the lead, and it's up to you to win it big. Are you ready? I'm ready. They hook the contestant up to a lie detector in front of her parents. Who is your favorite parent? My mom? Ooh, sorry, incorrect. Next question. If both of your parents were hanging off the edge of a cliff, which one would you save? This is terrible. I love it. I lose several hours to whatever the hell that was sighing. I get up and walk around the house. My stomach grumbles. Time for lunch, huh? Well, I guess it's time for old Chef Davis to cook a gourmet delicacy. Woo! I walk over to the refrigerator and open the door. We're gonna make a sandwich. I make a sandwich, and it's entirely while standing there. Who needs plates? The sandwich. I lost art. I'm out of my work for a second before I clumsily drop the entire thing on the floor. No! I look around and remember that Amanda's not home. This is still good. 5-second rule, right? I resemble my sandwich, peeling pickles off the floor and putting them back where they belong, in my mouth. Wait, I'm a wreck. I finish my snack and walk around the house some more bored. When's Amanda coming home? Oh, I just remembered something. When we were packing up the old house, we found an old basketball hoop that would hang off of the door. It would really bring the living room together. I wonder where I put that. I spent a couple of minutes poking around the new place until I find it. After instantly installing it above one of the doors in the living room, I'm ready to dunk. Come on and slam. I take a leap from the free throw line and rocket that sucker down the net. The crowd goes wild. And welcome to the jam. I pull up from the three-point line, breaking ankles and seeking a fadeaway. And I forget the rest of the words to the song. Now look behind the back hook shot. Everyone's on their feet. Something Space Jam. Dad. I turn around to see Amanda standing in the doorway. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. Hey, Amanda Panda, you alright? What are you doing? I found the hoop, and I'm taking it to the hole. Pass me the rock. I don't know what any of these mean. I'm gonna laser ball it to Amanda. I lead the league in blocks, set the record for rebounds in my rookie's year. Think you can handle this? What's a rebound? Oh, where someone misses a shot and the other player tried to retrieve it. That's a... Just kidding. Amanda zigzags past me and zips a layup into the hoop. Art of War, bitches. Amanda, language. Sun Tzu didn't care about language. I wouldn't argue that Sun Tzu cared very much about language, so once you write something as timeless as the Art of War, then you're allowed to swear. Amanda sticks out her tongue and dunks for another 2 points. Seriously though, are you okay? You look like you've been crying. Oh dude, I'm cool. I just saw, like, this really cute dog on the way home and it let me pet its belly. I couldn't contain my emotions. Are you sure that's what you're upset all is? If there's, you know, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you and I'll always be. Whenever you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away. Did it freeze on me? Oh, frick, no. I tried to make it work, and I did, but it broke. I'm convinced that, but I'll stop begging her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. Oh. Okay, I'm just making sure. Maybe you should be less concerned with my face and more concerned with full court press. Wait, what? Man and I played ball for a little longer, then we cooked dinner together. We managed to not almost burn down the house this time. Afterward, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped Toddler Tournament. What you have in front of you is a muscular, dedicated sweet potato with brown sugar demi-glazed with cream finesse, of course. It is literally a jar of baby food. The toddler immediately bursts into tears. Are we bad people for watching this? Yes. Just then, my computer dings. Oh. What's that? Oh, you probably just got a message. Amanda and I walk over to the computer and check Tablet. It's a message from Robert. You up? What you doing? What does that mean? What you doing? What am I doing? You're just chilling. I was just chilling. I'm just chilling. I type back, just chilling. Amanda deletes the G and hits send. Fucking Febreze. I'll make you look cooler. A couple of moments pass by. Another message pops up. Want to grab a drink? Hey, that means you want to hang out. I know what that means, Amanda, but it's kind of late. Come on, Pops. Live a little. I am living with ice cream and traumatized toddlers. Well, it's your life, but I think you'd have a lot of fun tonight if you were trying to get to know the neighbor's beheader, aren't you? Ugh, fine. I type back a message to Robert asking him for details, and he tells me to meet him at Jim and Kim's. Well, don't wait up for me. I never do. I throw on a nice jacket and run out the door. It's only a short walk to Jim and Kim's, and it's this beautiful night. You mean by jacket, you mean the Agnet t-shirt? I walk into the bar and see the usual crowd of barflies drinking beer and watching sports. I spot Robert at the back of the bar and wave a hi as I walk over. Hey man, how's it going? Hey buddy. Oh, hey there, Skipper. Hey look, it's freaking Joseph's wife. Robert and Mary are here. Uh-oh. I brought Mary along. Figured we needed a drinking buddy. Oh man, I was excited to get to know Robert a little better. Now I have to deal with this weird married lady making passes at me. Don't look so scared, kiddo. We're just having a drink. Yeah, speaking of which, I think it's time for the first round. What are you having? Beer, why not? Well, I admire. Wow. Admirable? I disagree. Robert orders 3 shots of whiskey and passes them between us. Well, this wasn't how I expected my night to be going.
Hey.
Here's to bad decisions and relaxed moral values, fellas. What have I got myself into? We all knock back the shots. I almost choke on the whiskey as it burns down my throat. Holy hell, that was a kick. I look over at Robert and Mary, who seem like old pros at this. Robert grabs his jacket and throws it on. Let's get marching. What? The night's young, Chief. Come on, we're bar hopping. Oh, alright. Maybe it was a bad decision to hang out with Robert. We leave the bar and start walking down the street. I still don't know this area of town very well, so I just follow Robert. So where are we headed?
Hey.
Drinking. Irish hour drinking. At an Irish pub. A good pun is, though, whiskey to my heart. Puns are the lowest form of humor, Colton. Try harder. Ouch. Am I gonna be the butt of the joke all night? Jesus, Mary, put your fangs away for a second. We walk into Irish hour drinking. The bar is pretty much the same as just Jim and Kim's, except for the old-timey Irish memorial on the wall. Next round, what are we having? Do they make British Irish cocktails? Nope. Robert orders 3 more glasses of whiskey and we post up in a garish green booth. Mary slides in and slides up next to Robert, which makes me breathe a sigh of relief. Let's sip this one, why don't we? Suit yourself. Mary immediately downs her shot in one gulp and burps loudly. That'll put hair on your chest. You are truly the paragon of grace and beauty. Mary grabs my drink and sips on it. Hey, Colton, be a dear and get us another round, will ya? I don't know how to process this evening at all. I get up and order another round of drinks from the bartender. As I head back, I see Mary and Robert having a lively conversation. Robert roars with laughter. I don't think I've ever seen the guy smile, let alone laugh. I take a seat across the booth from them and pass out the drinks. So Edith's kid snuck some pot brownies onto the table at the last bake sale, right? And I spot the little hemp sweatshirt gremlin in the act, so I go up to Edith with the bag and I'm about to tell her when all of a sudden she just freaks out at me. You're ruining the bake sale, she says. I said, I should have been PTA president. Your roots are bad and blah blah blah. So what did you do? I told her to have a brownie and that everything was going to be fine. They both erupt in laughter. I potentially follow along with the story. She ate 3. More laughter. Okay, that was actually pretty funny. She called the cops and told them what time had stopped. Mary looks directly at me. Do you smoke weed? What?
Hey.
You know, The devil's lettuce. I have two big fat blunts in my purse right now. Wanna blaze? I'm gonna go with. I'm a law-abiding citizen. Weed is illegal in Massachusetts. That I am a super law-abiding citizen. Robert giggles helplessly. I'm just kidding, cowboy. Lay off the kid, Mary. He might not be used to your brand of humor. Fine, fine. We sit around and sip our drinks. People watching and cracking jokes. After a little bit of time, they begin to warm up to Mary. Her jokes become much funnier and much less scary. But it seems like she's not going anywhere anytime soon. I just wanted some alone time with Robert. I wonder if I can get her to leave somehow. Isn't Joseph wondering where you are? Whoa, buddy, bringing this tendency of marriage into this? No, it's fine. You dig into my private life that I'm sure you think is your business. Slow down, Mary. You're trying to ditch me, pal? No. Because if you're trying to ditch me, you can just tell me to scram. No. It's fine. Colton wants alone time with his new best buddy, Robert. Read you loud and clear. The wingman breaks formation to pursue their prey. Now, if you fellas will excuse me, Mary needs to sink her teeth into a helpless boy. Go with God. Nice seeing you. Deuces, nerds. Mary gets up and saunts over to a younger looking guy at the bar. She grows on you. Does she, though? I feel like she kind of delights in making men suffer. Well, she does. But what about her and Joseph? What about them? You know, they're married, and she definitely tried to get in my pants the other night, and I gestured to her across the bar where she's making goo-goo eyes at that young guy from before. He looks like he's being held hostage. Oh, that's just things she does. She's harmless. Tell that to the boys she's hanging off. A poor kid looks like he's seen war. Or lets out a hearty laugh. Hey, I got him to laugh. Oh man, you know, I pegged you for one of those straight lace types. Oh, don't worry. I got pretty wild back in my day. Still got a little wild in you. I get so wild I've got a whole safari in here. Just really wild all the time. My jokes are so bad. Robert orders a couple more rounds of shots. I go, what am I getting myself into? Thinking you can go shot for shot? Maybe. Alright, I'm back. I had to eat some pizza. There's only one way to look cool here. I grabbed the shot glass. Gotta do the broken thing again. Don't break on me! There we go. Robert looks impressed. He takes a shot and knocks it back. That's one. So, what do I even talk about? He's so cool, and he probably hates small talk. So how are things? I hate small talk. Okay. Too many people, and this isn't necessary. But too many people think that you have to fill the dead air with noise. Personally, I think they're afraid of the silence, and you're afraid of what the other person is going to think of the silence. If you want some unsocialized advice, just learn to be comfortable with silence. Nothing wrong with two people sitting in silence and drinking whiskey. Oh, alright. Robert and I sit in silence and drink whiskey. I take in the rest of the bar, but Harry's laughing, playing darts, spilling beer. Mary giving the hard sell to the young man, and the young man pretending he got a phone call from one of his friends. Maybe silence isn't nice sometimes. So, you ever kill a man? I choke on my drink. Excuse me? You know, watch the life drain from someone's eyes. It's not just their life, you know? It's their hopes and dreams running away. Every memory and experience they've ever had gone. No. Great, me neither. What the fuck? Robert knocks back his shot and motions for me to do the same. I'm just messing with you. Relax. I laugh nervously. Or am I? I laugh nervously again. We sip more whiskey and people watch some more. Mary, as her sights set on another man after the other one, excused himself to the bathroom and I assume crawled out the window. Gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard. Gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard. You betcha. Robert gets up out of the boot, shouldering his jacket. Let's roll. Sorry, whiskey inside voice. Let's roll. Wait, what about Mary? Brother, Mary is gonna be just fine. I look over at Mary, who is lying on the bar in front of some poor sap. She's singing happy birthday to him while he insists that it's not his birthday. Make our way out of the bar and back into the street. I'm trying my hardest not to stumble, but man, that sidewalk is just coming right at me. I hope Robert doesn't notice me tripping over my own feet like this is the first time I've ever been drunk. Where to? You'll see. I follow Robert through street lamp spotlights until we eventually arrive at a rundown strip mall. There's a beauty salon, a sex shop, a computer repair store that looks like it's been closed for 10 years, and finally a liquor store. Well, okay, Robert, I'm gonna leave this episode of Dream Daddy here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, leave a like, comment down below, and hit the red subscribe button. Next episode's gonna be wild. Peace!